Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be taking a look at Gaimin, which is a project we've talked about, earlier on while they were having their airdrop campaign going on. So hopefully you guys took part of that. But it is an interesting project here, crossing over a couple narratives in crypto. So if you guys are a fan of projects like this and updates we give you, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So if we look at Gaimin, what is it? What does the platform do? So it actually crosses, a couple, again, hot narratives within crypto. I think it crosses gaming, AI, and DePin, actually. So if we look, they are powering the metaverse, digital infrastructure, the future. Gaming is a Web3 gaming infrastructure project strategically positioned in the intersection of Web3, gaming, and cloud computing. So we can see here on the right-hand side that their ecosystem, has, cloud computing economy of the future, game distribution and gamer experiences platform, Web3 incubator and launchpad for leading IGOs, and world-leading esports platform. So very ambitious. This project, again, it touches on AI a little bit, and DePin, as far as they allow users to actually rent out their GPUs, which we've seen in other major projects. They have a game distribution and gaming platform. They're involved with esports, and they are going to be having a launch pad as well. Right here, we can see a couple stats rolling across the screen. They have 53 top three finishes at global esports events. 500K earned by users sharing their GPU on the platform in beta. Millions of dollars earned from esports tournaments. 56,000 total monthly active users on the gaming platform. 12 billion impressions across our esports team in 2023, and 300,000 amount of download and Web3 wallets created. They are building their layer 2, their Binance Chain BNB layer 2 with 150,000 transactions per minute, which is going to be the fastest gaming blockchain, they say. We see here the coin market cap, new incubatee, going down here. They have white papers and everything, obviously, like most projects that you can take a look at here if you want to get a little bit more in depth. But I just want to bring this to your attention because it is a hot launch. They did recently launch their Gaimin token, their GMRX token, which we'll be taking a look at towards the end of this video, so stick around here. So again, with more than 3 billion active gamers globally, set to transition into the new, world of Web3 gaming, crypto gaming. They're trying to get ahead of that here with the evolutionary gaming platform, which is built for PC players, currently in the MVP development stage. So again, they have it here as a launch pad for new and exciting Web3 enabled games. They talk about, obviously, true ownership of, with NFT technology, how to help pay for their gaming by passively monetizing their unused GPUs, their graphics cards, as well. Then they do have their GameCraft developer tools. So if you're a developer here, you can also take part in use case of Gaimin's platform, Gaimin's cloud. Again, this is part of that, part of the ecosystem, which, in my opinion, touches kind of on the AI and DePin narrative a little bit, with being able to rent out your GPUs that you're not using to earn the GMX or GMRX token. And then they have their Gaming Gladiators, which is the Gaming Gladiators esports organization is a key component of the gaming project, providing the project with brand exposure within esports, because I believe that esports is going to be, it's not going anywhere. It's only ever grown since its inception. So I think projects that are getting involved with esports have, an edge within the crypto gaming sector and really just over other projects. Obviously, like I said, they're building their L2 here. So they are building their layer 2 with collaboration from Movement Labs and BNB with 150,000 transactions per second. So very, very fast, and they talk about a plethora of on-chain gaming and DePin futures as solutions for Web3 integrated gaming and more. So again, talking about those multiple narratives there. Really, you put layer 2, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 as its own kind of narrative there also. So obviously you get the point. Gaming is touching on quite a few things here. Again, they talk about why Web3 is the future of gaming. We talk about that all the time here, so I'm going to kind of go over that a little bit. Their partners here is, they have a lot of partners, CoinMarketCap, obviously, BNB, a lot here, Pama, Eden, just to say a couple, Engine Starter, Cube, just to name a couple, but a lot of partners. They have a pretty ambitious roadmap here also. So they do say that their GMX or GMRX token is deflationary, that it has an built-in gamified staking and burning futures with 100% of the income from monetized rewards used to buy back GMRX from the market, providing constant buy pressure to help maintain users' purchasing powers. So interesting that they make note of that. Again, looking at the roadmap here, they do want to increase the platform downloads. They do want to continue rolling out engagement and platform updates and features, add more games, including desktop and mobile options, continued cloud computing collaborations, and so on and forth. They have a little, diagraph here also of how their ecosystem is working. The one gripe I kind of have here with their team is that, they do have their LinkedIns to their team members here. I wish they would have put their faces. Not a huge deal, but as most investors are starting to learn to look for docs teams, I don't quite understand why they went this route of their animated selves. But again, not that it's a deal killer at all, because again, you can find their LinkedIns for all the different team members here, but it's just an interesting move on my part or on their part that I wanted to, bring note of. But again, they do have their team here. They have, the corporate side of it as well. They say that the founders have all known each other for an excess of over 15 years, having worked together in several countries across, different continents. The team has extensive experience of solving problems, corporate partners, advisors, ambassadors. They have it all here. But again, I'm not in love with how they did the animated emoticon or faces here. But again, that's a small gripe. But overall, it's not a deal breaker. Really, just again, wanted to give my stance there. If we look at their platform here, again, more of what they're really trying to offer here. So again, they have their gaming platform that you can passively, or it does passive rewards to fund, gamers' gaming experience, access, to an exciting new generation of Web3 games. Obviously, it's just a platform. Obviously, most of these gaming platforms are being made to integrate or help transition Web2 gamers into the Web3 gaming world. Another thing that they touch on is the ability to watch and earn by viewing Twitch streams through the gaming innovative streaming integrations. I think that point gets kind of left off to the side a lot when people talk about Gaimin, because I think it's actually a pretty cool part of their platform. We see here what their game launcher has. They do have it in beta. You can get in here and try it out. We're not going to do that in this video. It would be too long. So they do have their game launcher, which again, if you have their game launcher, it allows game developers and publishers to add their Web 2 and Web 3 games to the Gaimin application, meaning users can actually access both, traditional Web 2 games and Web 3 games. As we see here, you can play Minecraft, Fortnite, and bigger games like that in there. They have their marketplace also, their NFT XG. They have their dashboard here where you can track your activity, achievements on all the different games, their collections, their wallet here again that kind of shows all that. And again, their watch and earn, so you can watch streamers and earn. So with Gaimin, the user now has the ability to watch and earn by viewing Twitch streams. So again, you can just start watching people and they can claim GMRX rewards and even donate to the streamer if you want with your GMRX rewards. So pretty interesting there. Referral program also. Again, look at their token here before we get into the price action and where I think this token could potentially go. So since this does power their economy here, so it is a utility token. Again, they talk about their buying back and deflationary mechanism there. The total supply is 100 billion, and then 100% of the income from gaming users, monetize rewards used to buy back the token from the markets as well. So we look at the distribution here. We can see over half of it is in the ecosystem development. So, pretty interesting there. In my opinion, they had their airdrop here, public sale as well. And then they have a diagram here. You feel free to pause the video. I find it a little confusing, but it makes sense if you stare at it long enough and read everything on the side. But again, one thing I want to point on is, you can rent your GPU and earn the GMRX token. I think it's going to be one of the biggest propellants of this ecosystem. That's kind of where it gets outside of just having it being a gaming project. I think that's very key to make note of there. And then we look at their price action. Again, they launched recently. So, I mean, it was towards the end of March here. So right now, and it's kind of tricky to track down, the market cap, a couple of places will say 120 for circulating market cap, which I believe is accurate, and then some other ones will say that it's in the tens of millions, but I believe 120 million around there is the accurate circulating market cap right now. And I believe it has, again, about anywhere from 6 to 8% of the supply currently out. But the biggest thing is the fully diluted here is pretty huge. Almost $2 billion in fully diluted market cap. Now, yes, going into a bull market, not people really don't care about fully dilution values, so it's not a huge deal there. But just something I wanted to make note of here, because if this thing does 10x, which I believe it could do, I mean, we're looking at almost a $20 billion fully diluted. Just something to make note of here. And I tried finding a vesting schedule. I can't find one that really seems that accurate, when I look at Crypto Rank and Chain Broker. So let me know in the comments below if you guys found an accurate vesting schedule for GMX or GMRX. My only concern with gaming is, one, I love the platform. I think it's very bullish. That touches on multiple narratives, but I am a little concerned about the dilution here and the unlocks. That'd be my only concern if I was telling someone to get involved, but which I'm not. Nothing here is financial advice. I do like that they are on BNB and they are on Solana as well. So very bullish there, because again, gets you away from those high Ethereum fees. They came out the gate with some pretty good exchange listings. I mean, we have Gate.io, Bybit, KuCoin. Then obviously you have Dexes, PancakeSwap, and Radium. So pretty big there. And, again, it's a new token launch, so nothing surprising. We're seeing it kind of dip right now and consolidate. And I believe there could be potentially a little bit more selling pressure, because they did run some airdrops there as well. So, something to, tread lightly. I always say this with new token launches, no matter which way the price goes initially. Give it a couple, weeks. Let this chart kind of, really just form a chart. Let the price bottom out somewhere and, before making an entry, unless you got in early. So either way, guys, that's some of my opinions here and some quick stats on the Gaimin platform. There's a lot to cover, so it's hard to really go full in depth on this project without this video being an hour long. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Gaimin? Do you think it's currently undervalued? Are you afraid of the dilution? Not an issue? Or are you more bullish on the gaming, AI, or DePin narratives? Let me know. Let's talk about it, and let me know if you guys are getting involved with Gaimin or not. And otherwise, if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.